Party's gonna start in a few hours and we haven't gotten ready yet.
Listen, honey, I just have to tighten up a couple more things and we'll be fine, okay? While you're there, can you please hand me the screwdriver? Thank you, sweetie.
Just hurry up. I can't wait to dress like Harley and for you to be my Joker.
Hey there, boys and girls, it's Wacky Wayne, and you know what time it is? It's that special time of year where your kids get free candy and your girlfriend gets to dress like a whore. Yes, I'm talking about Halloween. As everyone knows, it's been exactly 40 years since the original murders committed by the infamous Michael Myers. Myers, as you know, has been killing for decades. From here in Haddonfield clear to the other side of the country in California, many people have fallen victim to his vicious blade. It is also well known that his sister, Laurie Strode, miraculously survived that horrible night, and for nearly 16 years, no one has heard from her or Myers, for that matter. So for those going out tonight, just remember, be safe because the boogeyman is out there and he's coming for you.
Michael Myers, what bullshit. Hey, honey, if you're still there, can you please hand me the wrench, please? What the hell? No!
Breaking this hour, 2 people have been found murdered just outside of Haddonfield. Police say a man and his wife were murdered here, with the wife found dismembered and the husband hacked to death with a hatchet. Police do not know much at this time as to who could have committed such a heinous act, but they are encouraging people to be careful and not to go out alone. You can depend on us to keep you updated with all the latest developments. Back to you.
Soon, I promise. Ah, stupid box.
Way to go, genius.
I hope my glass goose collection didn't just break.
Relax. See, everything's fine.
Why did you bring that stuff, Rachel?
Because it was in my room at home, and whenever I get homesick, I can just look at that and remember it by.
Lame.
At least I have a hobby, Wendy.
Whatever. I know we still have a long way to go, but I can't wait to start going to HU in the spring.
School? Boo.
Still can't believe that we got this place so freaking cheap. I mean, $600 a month between the four of us? It's unreal.
I know. Who would ever thought we'll get something so nice, so new, for so dirt cheap?
Alrighty, I'm going to the store to get some grub.
Well, thanks for leaving us with all the hard work.
It's not that hard.
Whatever, man. We'll see you when you get back.
Well, that was lame.
Yeah, what kind of effects were those anyways?
The chainsaw death was pretty cool.
You guys want to hear an actual scary story?
And what might that be?
Have you heard of Michael Myers?
Who?
Michael Myers.
What was he, some kind of serial killer?
He wasn't just a serial killer. He was the ultimate serial killer.
Whoa! The ultimate serial killer. And what would you describe as the ultimate serial killer?
Well, do I have to sit here and just explain the whole story?
I mean, it's not like we have anything planned.
When he was 6, he killed his sister.
Wait. He was 6?
Yes, he was 6. And then they locked him up for 15 years. His psychiatrist, Dr. Samuel Loomis, tried to help that boy. Then Halloween, the night before, he escaped to come here to Haddonfield to try and kill his other sister, but instead killing 3 others. He tried to kill his sister, but Dr. Loomis stepped in the last minute and shot him 6 times. 6 times. And then in the hospital, they burned him and shot him 2 additional times. And guess what? 20 years later, his sister was in witness protection in California. He caught up with her. And then 3 years later after that, he found her again and killed 2 additional guards. And then they have not been heard or seen since.
Yeah. Alright, well, I call bullshit to that entire story. There's no way anyone could survive that.
Well, the saying is that he was simply purely evil.
Now that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Whatever actually happened.
I seem to vaguely remember something like that. I think you're blowing it way out of proportion, though. I'm going to grab a drink. Anybody want anything?
Sure. Wendy, could you go get some gum out of your purse for me?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Happy Halloween!
What the hell, dick?
What the hell was that?
Douche McGee here just scared the living shit out of me.
I can't believe you fell for that. I helped him with it.
Ha, ha, ha. You know what? Screw you guys. I'm gonna go watch more TV.
That was awesome. I gotta go to bed. Somebody around here has to get internet.
I don't envy you. You know what? That does sound really good. Moving always makes me exhausted.
You can say that again. I moved like 10 times in my life.
Well, see you in the morning.
Well, you want to watch another movie?
Sure. As long as it's not another horror movie. I don't know how much more I can take.
Not a fan?
Well, I like scary movies, but not when they're in a marathon.
Okay, Bobby, enough is enough. Okay, asshole. Let's go.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Is everything okay?
You know it's probably another prank, right?
Yeah. That's why I'm gonna sit my ass right here and not move.
We know what you guys are doing up there. Cut it out.
What the hell is with all the yelling?
I don't know. We heard a loud thud.
Well, it ain't coming from me.
Oh yeah, sure it ain't.
Get out of there, Rachel. I know you're in there, Rachel.
Hey, Bobby. Wasn't you supposed to take the trash out earlier? Fine.
Oh, there aren't any kids trick-or-treating tonight.
Yeah, I wonder what that is. I remember trick-or-treating was a shit. House used to be decorated to the max.
Maybe it's because of this Michael Myers bullshit.
I don't know. Do you want anything to drink or snack on?
It's getting really late.
Come on, the night is still young.
Alright. Who the hell keeps dropping shit in this house? It's driving me crazy.
Michael. What the fuck is going on? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Samantha Loomis. I'm Dr. Sam Loomis's granddaughter.
Loomis? And that's Michael?
I'm afraid so. Yes. My grandfather tracked him for years. My parents distanced themselves. But I wanted to know what happened. And after my grandfather died, I promised myself that I would finish this.
We need to call the police.
Oh no, don't do that. You'll just piss him off and that won't do any good.
He's dead!
He's not dead. Trust me.
Wait, so all those stories about how he fucking got shot and lit on fire, you're telling me that they're true?
I'm afraid so. They're all true.
What are we gonna do? Then shooting is not gonna do anything.
No, but I've got a plan. He knows who I am and he knows where to find me. And we should have just enough time to get there and get ready.
Hey, wait a minute. What is this place?
This is Smith's Grove Sanitarium. This is where Michael was kept for 15 years. My grandfather was his psychiatrist. 8 of those years, my grandfather actually spent trying to help Michael. The rest of the 7, he spent trying to keep him locked up. My grandfather would tell me stories about going to see Michael. He said that he would talk to him and try to have a conversation with him, and there was nothing behind those eyes. Every time he would try to get a reaction out of Michael, or try to get him to speak, he'd just sit there.
Why did he give up on him?
Because after years of trying to reach Michael, he realized that what was behind his eyes wasn't human. It was pure evil. He couldn't let something like that get out. He knew what he was capable of.
How did he get out in the first place?
No one knows. Sure, there are rumors of some cult, but those are all bullshit. He spent his time preparing, waiting, and then, when he thought the time was right, he escaped.
I hope you know what you're doing. I can't believe that any of this is happening.
I hope so too. Come on. The room is just a little bit farther down this hallway.
How did you know where to find us? How did you know to come to our house?
You really need to do some more digging before you buy a house. Your place is the old Myers place.
They told us that the house had burned down, and after that, nothing. Why would he come to a house that isn't his?
Because no matter how many times the house is burned down and rebuilt, he will always see that place as his home. No matter what happens. All right, we're here. You stared at that wall for 15 years, didn't you, Michael? My grandfather tried to reach you. And all that time you were just staring at this wall, staring back on that night 40 years ago. How many deaths? How many lives did you destroy, Michael? Do you even remember any of them? What about your sister, Laurie? Why did you try to kill her? She's alive, Michael. You thought you killed her. She made it. You failed. I know now that my question will never be answered. My grandfather was obsessed with you. An obsession that overtook his life and overtook your sisters, just like the rage that overtook you when you were 6 years old. But now, the rage will be over.